guys, how you doing? How you feeling? It is Wednesday and the girl is looking fantastic. Like I said, saying your opinion yako as a person to yourselves, towards yourself, for yourself. Iyo ndo opinion inamata kwa hii dunia. But anyway, I hope mko fiti sana. Remember our SMS line is 1114411. At only 1 shilling utambie wagwan. Utambie leo kukoaje lakini leo stories zimepik by the way. Yani sijui lakini we shall be discussing. It's your girl Kush Tracy, otherwise you can call me naughty, crazy. Anything nice is coming through. Sending you good vibes and love from this side to you. Karibuni sana.
Good evening, beautiful people, and happy hump day. Yes, it's Wednesday, and our hashtag today is Wednesday faves. Who are your faves? I hope it's us, because you guys are our faves. You know, we do this for you guys. You tunawapenda sana. And as usual, we do love to hear from you on our SMS lines 111444411 for 1 shilling only. And today's show is going to be awesome. So keep it locked. I am Joyce Minor.
Hola everybody! So hashtag today ni Wednesday faves. I don't know who your favorite is, but you are my favorite for watching us, for giving us your company every Monday through Friday and sometimes on Saturdays. And because of that, let me shout out just a few of you guys that have been on my page. Nana Witi, Kenyans, shout out to you. Alisa Kiai, shout out to you. Ras Kids, shout out to you. Jen Sian, shout out to you. Maureen Gituma, what's up? Tamara, Niajelin KE, Shalom KE, Mamake Chess, na wapenda sana. Na leo ni Fire Moto Ferrari. We have a lot lined up for you and we can't wait to serve the tea. Anyway guys, welcome. I am Nana Witi.
Hey. Leo Nana ndio wako get memo.
Tuko floral. Muko niambia mlinitoa.
Tuko floral leo.
Na kafiti though.
Asante pia
at least unakapoa. Tunakanika tunaenda wedding by the way.
You know, somebody
needs to get married. Yeah. I'm like 1114411 uko na harusi.
Ama watu kwa hii meza pia.
Ama ni muozi.
Watu kwa hii meza pia tuanze na Nana. You know, it would be nice to see, you know.
Guys, just by the way, hang in there.
You know?
Hang in there. Labda hii mwaka. Uwezi jua hata labda kesho.
Bado hawezi jua.
Keep it locked.
Yeah. Keep it here.
Kuchangu imevunjika nasikia uchungu, but ni sawa.
So ulivunja ukifanya?
Nilinok tu kwa
kiti.
That is
like
really so painful.
Yeah.
Tuko tu sawa.
Sawa. We will survive.
Anyway,
guys.
Kofiri?
Yeah, kawaida.
Awesome. So we're going to serve you some tea on Pap Spa, and everything is popping just the same way our colors are popping. And my hair is popping. Tuendele ama niendelee.
Yes, and Ezekiel Mutua is in the headlines again, but not for what you think. You know, we're used to him just being buzzkill, you know. But, excuse me, this time round, he was on social media defending Reverend Natasha, you know, Jesus' little gangster. So, she was getting vaccinated on the 13th of April, and of course you get vaccinated on your arm, and that exposed her tattoo on her left arm. And of course, guys were criticizing her. You know, people always feel they have something to say about other people's lives. So, let me tell you, this is what Ezekiel Mutua said. Let me quote exactly. All right, Reverend Lucy Natasha. Preach on and turn your back to the critics, skeptics, and naysayers. People will always talk tattoo or no tattoo. Shine on for the Lord and reach out to souls. There's nothing you can do to please everyone. Yeah, that is what he said.
Yeah.
As in bado wasema na kwanga tuna ngori juu ya tatu za wasi.
Maze, 2021 guys.
Yeah, Jesus. I'm like, ew, Reverend mzima ako na tattoo hapo kwa back.
Karibu ni vile wimbo.
Achana nayo, ndio nimeachia hapo. But I'm like, you know, I always say, at the end of the day, you know, tattoos don't define you as a person. It's easy to judge someone based on how they look, you know, what maybe they wear, what they have drawn on their bodies, or how they, you know, how they dress. It's easy to judge someone from that point. But in the real sense, honestly, tattoos don't define you. Utapata wasingine michorizo matatu, but they're the best people you can ever find in this world.
Yeah.
Na utapata wengine hawana hata alama hata doa hivi, lakini mabebo yanatoa kingi tu na wao.
Yeah.
So it's like a two-way situation. So like at the end of the day, never judge a book by its cover.
Mimi nitasema tu, we don't know, like she was not born saved, you know. Maybe she was not like in the akukua kwa the gospel side when she was growing up, and probably she got the tattoo back in the day. She can't remove it just because she's become a reverend. You know, like, let's stop being so judgmental. Honestly, if God was as judgmental as you right now, that is saying, Reverend, you're not supposed to be having that. If God was like that, imagine how our lives would be. Like, just be kind, you guys.
Even saints were once sinners, you know what I mean? Just because you're a saint now doesn't mean you don't have a past, you know? And like Kush said, doesn't mean that people who have tattoos are bad people. In fact, some of the most, you know, hana ata piercing, those are the worst people, you know? Like, roho zao ni chafu, they have, you know, they're not kind to each other, so let's not judge a book by its cover, you know?
I'm like, sometimes the tattoos tell you a story, you get what I'm saying? You know? I'm like, you know, don't ever get surprised. The day you see me on a pulpit, like I say I'm on the way. I've not arrived. So as for now, it's me and my tattoos, we are just over here. But at the end of the day, there are things you can't change about yourself. You decide you want to, you know, chuck your tattoos. That's a whole different process. But still, you can still have them to just tell your story. You get, they don't have to be. But koko na tattoo ya msis x na nani heri wendo cover up alafu tuendelee na story ya kuchange. Una get? Usikabaki na tattoo ya ex wako mtu wangu. What is that? Go
don't
put a flower or a verse of the Bible or draw the Bible. Kwanza kuchora Bible inakava vizuri. Unajua Bible ni kitabu mzima. Unachana na hiyo story. But anyway, let me take you guys to the next story, of which talking about exes. Okay, you may slide in, but this kwanga nimeshikanisha, it makes sense. But talking about exes, rapper 50 Cent's ex by the name Daphne Joy was seen causing around with P. Diddy. And, you know, guys are like, you know, speculating this to have a thing, and of which 50 Cent and Daphne Joy, they do share a son whom they had back, I think it's in 2011 or something. Yes. And their relationship ended on a very high note, like a very bad note. It was kind of, you know, there was an altercation. And kidogo kukakuwa tu kumewaka ngori, fire, evil. But what amazed guys, it's what 50 Cent tweeted in relation to this. Akasema, let me read what he wrote. Nami and Puff fight over business. If he likes the girl, he liked the girl. I don't care. So at the end of the day, for him, is all about, you know what? If you want to date her, she's my baby mama. Well, that's none of my business. You can do as you please, you know, you go ahead. But he can't fight with P. Diddy because of a woman. He's gonna fight over business and other things, but not a woman. Sasa niko kwa hii story mtu wangu. Ha! Baby mama ameachwa tuko kwa kichinjio. Nikicheka. I mean, because I'm like, I'm like, wako pamoja, but I'm like, you guys, this is your boy. You've done songs together. There's something you guys, as in, like, sijui kama mna get kitu na try kusema, but I'm like, yo. But I always say sometimes inaweza kosa kwako wewe na rafiki yako, but when you go with someone else, maybe it was a friend, maybe that's how you guys are supposed to meet, and it works out. So at the end of the day, you can't blame people because of, unajua, relationship gani imewak na gani jawak. I'm like, you just never know.
I've ever seen this TikTok, this lady saying that have you ever thought that maybe a guy comes into your life so that he can introduce you to his friends?
Oh my God.
So, you know, I mean, maybe even though they're in the industry, okay, just because they're in the same industry and they've worked together doesn't mean that they're BFFs. You know what I mean? Just because me and maybe someone I've worked with, you know, we've been spotted together working, whatever, doesn't mean we're BFFs. We're not going to be in each other's businesses when it comes to who we're dating. So, and as long as it's like, listen, me, it's money I'm worried about, okay? Me, I already moved on from that situation. There's a reason we're still not together. So,
but I like,
good on you, man.
I like the fact that he's very mature about it. I mean, they've had a past. They share a child. Doesn't mean like now. See, 50 Cent is dating. He has a girlfriend. I don't remember her name. And I'm sure even
Cuban
this
something.
Cuban. Yes, it's Cuban. So he's already dating. Why would he hold her back? Why? So what do endelee? Do you
live your life?
Yeah, absolutely.
I think hiyo ni maisha yenye tunaonanga uko you see hapa. I feel inaweza kwa very
but Hollywood inakuanga.
Ndio tunajua tukiachana tumeachana mtu wangu moving on, I can start dating even immediately next week. But here in Kenya I feel like mtu angekuwa kwa msee utuambie wewe best boys mnajuana, boys wako boys mmekuwa around each other for very long. Baby mama wako na yeye sahi utakuwa tu like kama anamdai ni sawa tu. Na mko na mtoi, unajua hivi kuna mtoi, si ati ni tu situation when ni ex. Kuna mtoi, I'm like, would you not 111, 444, 111? Would you?
I don't know.
Hey,
I don't feel
mtoi ndo
like
confused me too. I'm like, it wouldn't bother me.
Yeah. But PDD already has like 6 kids, so he's a good father.
Oh wow, what akiongezewa anaweza pia adopt. Anyway, ni sawa.
Mtoto wa 50.
Yeah.
Oh god.
You see the way I'm saying that? I know it's a crazy
I think bado hatujai advance as much here locally.
Hey,
I mean, imagine wife ya calligraph achane na calligraph aende ashikane na jua kali. You know, like, do you understand what I'm saying?
Are they not boys?
Still they're in the industry, like
but
the same industry.
Boys.
Well, I think
especially in this industry, in this industry you're bound to cross paths. You know what I mean? Yeah, you're definitely bound to. As long as CCBFFs, we don't talk on a regular basis, they don't invite you to like my children's birthdays. You know, that is fine.
It's a very weird situation.
Anyway, guys, we're Norma Sana 111 is the SMS line, but let me take you guys to the next story. We're talking about Ted Josiah. Now, Ted Josiah is a legend. This man has been in the industry for such a long time, and he lost his wife a couple of years ago. Is it almost 3 years? And he started a business that was because of his wife. His wife had a passion for African-made stuff, and so he started this business just to sort of yani amwekee tu legacy yake. So now he talks about how he's been sick for a while and he didn't know what he was suffering from. Actually, when he first got sick, he thought it was coronavirus, but then he went to get checked and he found out that he was having blood pressure problems. Now, this man is 51 years old, and he said why he got this sickness is because the government has let every other SME down, because the business was starting to thrive, but then Corona came and it's been just setback after setback and setback. So he's basically saying that Kenyans need to support each other and Kenyans need to buy Kenyan, because the government doesn't care. So in a very long rant, this is what he said: buy Kenyan products through this pandemic. By buying these Kenyan products, you are feeding Kenyan families, and there's nothing more important for us to be able to feed Kenyan families no matter what, because if we don't feed ourselves, a lot of people end up being in very bad situations. What we need right now is to believe in ourselves enough to buy our own products and start this economy back to life. Government is not going to support us in this. They don't care about SMEs. So he said it's a high time we support each other during this pandemic. If we wait for the government, we will definitely suffer.
Oh, yeah, that's very true.
Story.
Yeah, and we're having this conversation with my Nigerian friend, and I was saying that's where you guys have beat us. When it comes to supporting each other as Nigerians, it doesn't matter if your product is good, it doesn't matter if you're a good musician, good actor, as long as it's Nigerian, they're behind you. Even before they look to see if it's good, they're like, it's a Nigerian, I'm buying, I'm watching, I am, you know. So I feel like if we did that, I think the government came in later. Nigerians were already doing this whole Nollywood thing, shooting from their phones, selling CDs. He was actually telling me back in the day, like you walk in from the airport, someone is selling you a CD of a Nigerian Nollywood something. So later is when the government came in to help them, but themselves, they were helping themselves.
I think Kenya, also Tanzania, they do have the same thing. Like Nile, like we'll ride and die for our people, but in Kenya, I don't know. I'm like, you get, as in, I'm like, it's a, you know, we can do, like, it's a good initiative, you know, nipo wako promote na just support Kenyan, buy Kenyan. But pia sengine nasemanga, okay, ni vizuri. But pia wenye wa hiyo wanataka hiyo support Kenya, pia mnajua mnakuwa, you know, humble thyself. Unajua, hata kutembea niko natembea kwa mawingu. Na watu wengine tuko hapa hivi kwa dunia tunakata kaleso. Unajua, because I feel like sometimes hiyo ndio kitu inafanyanga wasee wana feelingi. I'd rather support kitu yenye imetoka nje than supporting what's from here. Because me meet people, Kenyans wavalia zile sweatshirts na hizi mahudi zimeandikwa Wasafi.
Imagine.
Nani mingi niko tu like, hey, lakini wa Kenya, you get, but you're just saying na feeling maybe they appreciated more as fans from those people than when you wanna appreciatiwa. What am I saying? Huku hivi. But anyway, you know, support Kenyan, you know, hashtag ni Kenyan for Kenyans
buy
for
Kenya, build Kenya. Buy Kenya as usual, that's the hashtag. But he has a very nice, like a luxury bag company. So guys, also he's a single parent, and in that company is employed also like single parents that work there. So for him not to be able to pay them so that they can feed their families also takes a toll on him.
Yeah.
You know,
It's a
These are
ripple
hard
effect.
times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These are hard times. Let's just do our part. You know, I know we won't change overnight, which is the same thing I was telling that friend of mine. We won't change overnight, but if we start slowly, me, if I see a Kenyan product and I tell Nana, look, I bought a Kenyan product, and she buys, and then Nana goes and tells Ivo, we can start helping each other that way,
Absolutely.
right? Let me take you to our next story, which is about